Okay, so for the first one, imaginary z equals the absolute value of z. So if you let z equal x plus iy, then imaginary z just equals y. The absolute value of z, or the modulus of z, is the square root of x squared plus y squared, because z equals x iy. So that means that y equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. Okay, if you square both sides, y squared equals x squared plus y squared. Therefore, x squared, the y's go out and you get 0, so x squared is 0, so x equals 0. Now, when you do these, you've always got to look for, are there any restrictions? So, x equals 0 is basically, it is along the, x equals 0 is this line here, okay? But you do have to be careful here, I'm pretty sure, because the imaginary z is y, and y equals the absolute value of z. Therefore, y is only like a positive value, or equal to 0. So when you draw that, you would do it here. Now, if you're unsure about that, just like, if you... It's telling you here that the y value is always equal to the modulus of z. So you've got to restrict the domain. Okay, if you look at the second one there is the modulus of z squared minus mod z squared equals 16. So that is z squared x plus iy squared minus x minus iy squared, not square rooted, don't tweet there. Okay, in modulus form equals 16. So that's x squared plus 2iyx plus minus y squared, because you square the I, minus x squared minus 2ixy, and then plus iy squared in modulus equals 16. Okay. Alright, so looking at this now, you get x squared plus 2iyx. Just to make sure you realise that was iy squared, that's why it becomes minus y squared. 2ixy minus y squared minus x squared plus 2ixy minus, now this is going to be minus y squared, so it's going to be plus y squared equals 16. So let's just look at what cancels here. They cancel, and you end up with the modulus of 2ixy equals 16. Okay, so looking at that then, you have 2ixy equals 16. So that means the square root of 0 squared plus 2xy squared equals 16. And then you get, if you look at that, you've got to be careful when you square root a square, because the a could be positive or minus, so it's plus or minus. So that means that the square root of 2xy squared equals 16. That would be plus or minus 2xy, which equals 16, which then gives you xy equals plus or minus a, because the square root of a squared is the absolute value of a. So what's inside there could be plus a, or it could be minus. Okay, so that means that there are two hyperbolas, xy equals plus or minus 8.